What's up, 12s? It's ROUNDTABLE with the Seattle Seahawks, and you're watching NorbCam.
This is Walter Jones, Pro Football Hall of Famer, top 100.
Tyler Lockett from the Seattle Seahawks.
DK Metcalf from
Hey, Burleson, you're watching NorbCam.
NorbCam.
You're watching NorbCam.
What's up, everybody? This is NorbCam coming at you. Happy Blue Friday, and I'm excited for this first ever NorbFam member roundtable. So for all of you members out there, I hope some of you are out there, feel free to jump in anytime. You got to find the link to the StreamYard to join. It is posted in the community posts, and you can click on the link there and jump in on the conversation. Now, I don't know how many of you are ready to do that. Some of you may be kind of shy, just want to stay in the background and just watch. But for those of you who want to jump in, you are welcome to join anytime. I do want to thank everyone who's here. Jay Sharma was having a little pre-chat before this show began. You were talking about your dad saying he was missing his dad, and whenever someone's not alive, you got to be strong. I mean, that is very true right there, Jay. And, you know, I went through this when I went through the stress of my dad going through COVID and having to take him to the emergency room. It was a very stressful time, and I remember thinking, you know, would this possibly be the last time I'd see my dad? And I just was hoping that was not going to be the case. But luckily it wasn't, and he was able to fight back, and, you know, he's back home now and, you know, back on his, you know, getting back on his feet, slowly progressing, and, you know, really hoping things are going to just continue to work. So, but yeah, he's doing great, and I saw him yesterday, and good spirits, and yeah, it's just you know, life is precious. You just never know what one day will bring to the next. So you gotta appreciate what you got every time you get a chance to. So, Alena Dahl, fabulous moderator, is here. And I hope you will join up, Alena. You're so busy always working behind the scenes. We'd love to see you on here as well. So let's see. Lori says the link doesn't work for her. I hope that's not the case. Is anybody else having trouble connecting with the link that I posted? I hope that's not the case, because that would really suck if you guys had a link that wasn't good. So wait a second. I know it's working because there is somebody in the stream right now. Good friend of mine who I haven't talked to in a while. I'm going to bring him in here right now, since this is the members only live stream, and we got a couple of them in here now. So they bring in Sleeta, Sports Live in the ATL. David, man, what's up, brother?
Double champ, also, man. Feels great. You saw the belts, right?
I did, man. I did.
Say, look, this is what I love about the belts, Norb. Oh, and hey, everybody in Norb's members, look at this. This is what I love about it. It not only has that,
wow,
but it's got the scores, and then this, and then, of course, the coup de grace, the Braves.
You've had you, my friend, have had a very good past year, I must say. Winning the World Series and then winning the National Championship of college football.
Yeah.
How do you feel, man? I know your football team hasn't quite gotten there yet, but, man, I'm sure that these two things must help.
Well, Nord, being for the fact that you have been pretty prominent in my losing, in my suffering, because I've done a lot of shows with you and stuff like that and everything. So I remember one time you told me losing the Super Bowl is one thing that'll never go away. And honestly, it hasn't. It's it's reminded all over the place. But you also said when you win, that never goes away either. So it feels great, man. It feels good. But I do got to forget about all my stuff. I'm glad your father's doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. I follow those. I may not have been able to follow them a lot, like a lot of people, but I reached out to you, man. I'm glad you're doing good. Father's well. He's recuperating quite nicely.
Yeah. I was just done saying he's back at home with my mom. He's actually was down in the basement, kind of on the main floor, but he's back upstairs. He's been climbing the stairs. He's just working at it, and I expect by next fall when football season comes around, we'll be back to watching games again. So he's doing great.
What are you doing, man? What's been going on with you since the last time we chatted and all? Talk to me, man.
When's the last time?
Doing a lot of walks.
Yeah, doing a lot of walking. That's I saw you've been kind of getting back into the workout thing. So I've been trying to I've been doing a little working out with my kids. Yeah, it feels good. You look good, man. You look really good.
Thank you.
And I've also been doing some working out. Also the morning. There you go. Some muscle tech, cell tech.
Yeah.
You trying to bulk up there, David?
I am, because I gauge myself on my Instagram. I post a lot of ab pics and my arm pics and just body workouts and then just take pictures just to look at. It's coming along, man. But as we get up there, how things take a little bit longer. But dude, man, for the last 2 years, I'll be real with you. All I did was work, YouTube. I used the Corona as an excuse to not go to the gym. I ate, I drank my beer, and I was looking like I was 5 months pregnant. Now it's all seriously for real, man.
You worked it off.
Yeah, dude, I got my cuts back, so I'm good. Just keep going at it, man. You're never too old to stay healthy.
All right, good stuff, man. All right, so I had Anthony D in it for a second, but he disappeared. I got Ninja CRK, one of the longtime members. There he is. I see your name all the time. I shout it out, but I rarely get to actually speak to you directly. So Ninja CRK, meet David. I don't know if you've seen David's channel or not, Sports Live in the ATL. He's been a guest on my show many times, but this is I only know you as Ninja CRK, but it's Campbell. Is that your official? Is that your actual name?
Yeah.
All right, Campbell. So what's
Campbell,
up, man? Welcome to the show.
Campbell
This is your guys' show. Yeah, like Campbell soup. Yeah. Chunky. So this is, I'm letting you guys sort of drive the content here, and I'm just kind of here just to chat and everything. By the way, David, Devin Martzall wants to know, where did you get those belts? He wants to know. So you can explain that in a second. But first, I want to catch up with Campbell here. What's on your mind, man? What's been going on with you?
It's been fine. It's been fine so far.
Yeah. What do you think about? He's got his. You got your chroma key effect going on there, David. So the green hair is like see-through.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I don't know if that's the plan, but it's wicked looking. It's very psychedelic.
I know, right? I aim to please.
But Campbell, what do you think? What do you think about our team coming up here? We had a pretty bad year in the sense that our first losing record in a while. But now it's that time of the year where everybody's regrouping. It's free agency time. It's combine. We have the draft. What's your feeling about next year? Do you like where we're at? Do you feel like we can bounce back to get back to being competitive next year? What gives you? I don't know. Where are you at with the team?
Yeah, I feel actually pretty decent. I've actually been hearing that Gilmore wants to have an opportunity to play for the defensive side. So I heard that a lot. So I think the defense could probably be building up a little bit. Seeing King-Hanson being fired was a pretty where we had to I just feel we had to refresh because we just when I first heard we were the worst defense in the NFL, I know we had to rebuild the team because we've been struggling over the last few years. But, I think this year, it's going to really, this could be like our last year with Russell Wilson. We do not know where his future is. So
just don't go to New Orleans.
Have to find out.
So you're afraid that Russell? You think Russell's only got a year left? You think that he might not be?
There's no way he's going to leave us right now. I think he's still.
Well, not this year. I know he's not going to leave this year, but you're thinking though he may not renew his contract and be here long term. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Hey, Norb, can I answer the question that I got in the chat?
Yeah. Go ahead. Let me acknowledge real quick. Ancient Hawk 48. Appreciate you. The super chat dono. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And all you guys who are help support the channel. All right. So you want to answer the question? Somebody was asking you. It was Devin and David were both asking, but Devin specifically was asking you about the belts. Yeah. Where'd you get those cool belts?
Well, David Gribble. You got the same first name as me, so obviously that's kudos to you. Thank you on the comment. And Devin Martzall says, "Where'd you get the belts?" Kind of funny, triple D's. That's weird. Devin, David, and David. Where did I get the belts from? I actually got them from eBay for $60 a piece. As soon as, bang, boy, to tell you, man, being a champion, man, is heavy on the shoulders. Actually, they're quite light. But what I did was, as soon as the Braves won the World Series, I said to myself, I want to get something that is better than just the hat and the shirts and the koozies and all. And then when Georgia won the national title, I noticed people on YouTube. I remember some people were doing bets with championship belts, and I said to myself, you're a double champion. You got to upgrade. So what could you do? So I didn't want to spend a lot. So I typed in Braves championship belt and Georgia championship belt, and it came up on eBay, man. And I got it. And look, to me, it's a great look. It's something different. And just like, I mean, it's great. I mean, it's hard. It's kind of hard to explain what it feels like, not only to be a champion, but be a double champ. But I figure, I don't know. It's interesting. So the way I see it, Norb, if Seattle Seahawks win or the Mariners, you should get these belts. And guys, get these belts, man. It feels great. Kind of like Ric Flair.
That's pretty cool.
Great.
Yeah, you should actually wear it like a belt and see what it looks like to be the heavyweight champion. I wanted to ask you. Oh, there he goes. He's going and doing it. So while you're doing that, David, I want to ask. How does it feel? You won the World Series last year, and now this season is getting off in this weird start with the lockout and everything like that. I know you're not happy about it. I've seen you ranting about it.
Yeah,
what's your thoughts on it? Coming from winning the World Series, and I'm sure you're thinking, okay, let's come back and do it again. And, of course, the Mariners were coming off one of their better recent seasons with a lot of high hopes about this season. And now to have this season start off with this just downer of a lockout and now games getting lost. What's your feeling on that with this whole baseball situation?
And you're asking me?
I'm asking you. Yeah, then Campbell, you can reply in if you as well. But let's leave it. Go ahead, since you're the reigning world champs right now.
Thank you. I know it's tough to be me right now. Norb, Norb, you know better than anybody all the suffering I've done. So you got to be patient that I'm just constantly gloating. To me, it's
at least you didn't beat us to get the championship, so I can just kind of be happy for you, as opposed to like if you beat us to get the thing. So I'm happy for you, man. I know how miserable it's been for a while.
Yeah, I know you are. You got a hold of me afterwards. To me, it's an insult. I mean, I understand about. Can y'all hear me? Okay, you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I understand. It's business. Okay, but I blame the players and the owners. And if you guys go watch, first of all, subscribe to my channel if we're allowed to promote Norb. Subscribe to my channel if you're like a real passionate fan, diehard fan, a strong supporter of NorbCam and video makers who do really good content. We pay for their salaries. Okay, and you may be asking yourself, what do you mean by that, Slitto? Well, first of all, if you go back to last year when they had the corona, how MLB was relegated to doing cardboard cutouts and fake noise, and they lost a lot of money. Okay, fans buy the merch that goes to the Major League Baseball. Like everything that I got here, it goes to Major League Baseball. All the koozies that I got, the tumblers, the hats, the shirts, all that goes to Major League Baseball. When fans get Major League Baseball extra innings, that goes to Major League Baseball. When you go buy the tickets, that goes to Major League Baseball. When you buy the food in those overpriced stadiums, it goes to Major League Baseball. So without us, like say if you win a whole year and no fans were in the stadiums at all for the whole year, they would lose tons of money. So if you add that up, year in and year out, eventually they would go bankrupt. So it frustrates me because you got billionaires arguing with millionaires. Okay. None of these people are in the soup kitchen. None of them are struggling for cash. So the way I see it, if it's all about the fans, Norb and Campbell and chat, make it about the fans. I didn't hear anything about the fans that whole week they were negotiating. Only time I heard the fans mentioned was when Manfred said, it sucks for the fans. We're going to have to cancel. That's the only time I heard about it. They said that players make the game. No, the fans make the game. The players just play it. You understand? So it's an insult to us. And then when you go to games, sometimes, I don't know about you, Norb, you go into the stadium and you recognize the player. Hey, the players probably recognize you. Hey, Norb, whatever. But when I go to the games, I got to talk a lot. So the players do not really acknowledge the fans. They act like we don't exist, yet we're paying their salary. But Austin Riley gave me a baseball. He said, "Who is this?" He said, "Who's this big mouth screaming at me?" So he looked at me, threw me the baseball. I swear to God, he threw me the baseball. I was so nervous. I didn't want to drop it. I caught it with two hands. I tensed up. I fell down in between the seats. Okay. But I caught the ball. Right. And then I gave it to this kid, and the kid never said thanks. The father never said.
Oh, what?
I hurt myself for that. But basically,
that's nice. That was nice of you. That was nice of you to give the ball to the kid.
Yeah. It was nice, but after that right there, I hope it got lost or hit by a Mack truck on the way home or something like that. The baseball, but to me it's disgusting. I think these guys should be playing and working it out and everything. And then Freddie Freeman's situation, that's another story. How do y'all feel about it, or do y'all even care?
Campbell, you want to chat? You got an opinion on the whole baseball situation? Are you a fan of baseball?
Not much, but I do see what the playoffs. I do see I think more teams deserve to play the playoffs and have a better chance in the World Series, but I can see what he's going into right now and what.
You said you're not much into baseball? What?
I think baseball it looks basically dangerous. I just
feel it. Football's dangerous.
Football is so
If baseball's dangerous, what is football? Football is
like
voluntary suicide.
Man, I played baseball, so I know the idea of getting hit by 100-mile-an-hour fastball doesn't make it exciting. But I remember when I was in the outfield in high school, and it was a high fly ball, and I camped right under it. I got it. Boom, pow, right in the eye. Went right through the glove.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. If you're talking about baseball being scary, because I played through just junior high. I didn't play that long, but I remember, there's something intimidating when you get a guy who can throw the ball up there. And I remember when you move from guys who just throw just regular, just straight, fastballs, or as fast as a ball can get when you're in elementary or junior high. Yeah. And then the first time I saw a kid who actually throw a breaking ball, I lost my mind. I was like, whoa, what did that ball just do? It went here, and then it went down here. I was like, how am I supposed to hit that thing?
So you were at a batting cage? You were at a batting cage, Norb? And
No. This is when this was at a practice, and they had the pitching machine, but they set it up to throw breaking balls. They put a little spin on it. Yeah. But I remember the first time they started saying, well, your guys are going to start facing some guys who can throw some curves, so you're going to have to learn how to hit the curveball. Yeah, that was tough, man. That was because that ball looks like it's coming at you, and then also goes away from you. Yeah. It's you don't see it as much when you watch it on TV. You watch baseball, and you say, oh yeah, I see the curve. How come they can't hit that? But if you actually have to stand up there and see that ball coming at you or going away from you, and then it breaks back in, man, it is.
You have to realize that you really have a split second, like basically, playing the game when you actually have to start your motion and think of where you're going to go before the ball is released. So you're actually kind of looking and kind of gauging, and it's. I don't know how many times I swung with my eyes closed.
You're using the force.
It was coming, and I was swinging. Surprised I never got hit by a pitch in my face or whatever. But we got the chat. We got Alena doll, David Gribby.
Grib. I think it's just Grib. David Grib. Yep. I want Alena. Alena's always moderating, but I would love to get Alena on here because she always is behind the scenes. I don't know if Alena would do it, but
He or she.
I would love to have her jump on here because I know she could.
Yeah, I recognize Alena Dahl's name throughout the years of me doing
It's like he's talking
podcasts.
about the Seattle Kraken.
Stuff.
Yeah, no, Alena's always there, keep making sure the chat
So I guess here's
stays
a
clean
question for
and everything. But yeah, what you got?
Of course. Netflix. What are your favorite shows on Netflix, man? Me, I watch a lot of horror, but I also am watching Ozark. That's bad. I mean, in a good way. The new Viking.
I love Ozark. I'm caught up. I'm caught up on Ozark, so I'm waiting for that part 2 to come out.
Oh yeah, because they broke down the final season into like 2 parts, like 10 episodes. I think I'm on number 4.
Part 1, part 2.
I also like. I watched the new Viking series. I watched. This is just recently. I'm still on The Walking Dead, like season 6. Lucifer. Are you familiar with Lucifer?
I haven't seen that one. I know of it, but I haven't jumped into that one.
Yeah. He peers right through you and says, "What are your desires?" My desires is to win a damn Super Bowl, man. Golly, I want some more. I want the Hawks to win, and I want the Falcons to win me a ring. Jesus Christ!
Oh, you want my Seahawks to win? Well, I appreciate that, man. Thanks. I want the Hawks to win too. Go Hawks.
Yeah.
At least you got a basketball team, man. We're still waiting for a basketball team to show up here. It's been too long.
Well, I thought I heard that Seattle was trying to get the Sonics back. Am I incorrect?
It's been, now that we have the arena, now that we've got the arena that, obviously houses the Kraken, it was always said that once we get that building to where it's up to snuff with the modern day arenas around the league, that having a team come back in the form of the Sonics should happen soon. So there's a lot of rumblings. I keep hearing about this. Oh, it's getting close, but I'll believe it when I see it. So
what is going on with Seattle? What do you mean trying to catch up? What is Seattle living in the 1910s, 1920s? Can't they build some stadiums up there? Some updates?
No, we do. No, we do. We do now have that because we had Key Arena, which wasn't up to par back in the late 2000s when the Sonics were taken away, arguing that we needed more luxury boxes, more money making stuff for the rich upper echelon.
I mean, I know it rains a lot there, so maybe they don't have time to build out.
I haven't been to Climate Pledge Arena where the Kraken play, where it used to be the Sonics home. They basically give the Sonics former home a facelift, and it's awesome. From everything everyone's told me, it's an amazing arena. So when we do get a basketball team in here, they're gonna have a fantastic place to play. So now it's just a matter of getting the team in here.
Question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think the Thunders may go back to Seattle because that's the original Sonics team? But they relocate to OKC. Do you think they may come back?
Nah.
I don't think so. That would be crazy. I think they'll expand a team. I don't think they want to move a team here. And I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to take a team, basically do something to another city that was done to us.
Teams, right? There's 40 teams, right? In the NBA?
Oh, you're asking
how many teams? I don't even know. How many teams? I've stopped watching the NBA, so I don't even know. How many teams are in the NBA?
Stopped watching the NBA? So no baseball fans and no basketball fans? Come on, Norb.
No, I watch the Mariners. Obviously, there's not much to watch right now, but having that hole with the NBA, man. As soon as the Sonics left town, my love for the NBA.
Okay, yeah, but Norb,
went out the door.
Look, this is what you should do. Since you're a Seattle Seahawks fan, right? And since I'm such a good friend of yours, why don't you root for the other Hawks, the Atlanta Hawks? It's the Hawks, right? Can you do that? We accept you, man. We need some help. We accept you. You and Chrysostomo.
Look, what are you talking about, David? Get out of my face. Good for your basketball team. You already got enough belts. You get fat with all those belts on you. It's so funny. It's just like even a lot of people. Hey, Norb, so you're gonna be a Kraken fan now, right? And I want them to do well. They're a Seattle team, and I always root for the Seattle teams, but. It's the whole, I don't know, maybe it's just, for me, it takes a while to get that passion where I got to be all in. I can't just be sort of like, I think I'll be a Atlanta Hawks fan this year. Yeah, okay, cool, Atlanta Hawks, and have some kind of fake rooting for thing where I have really no vested interest.
That sounded real. was good.
Oh, really? I'm a good actor, so I
You
can
know,
be very convincing.
I respect the waiters when they went to Vegas just for their opening season when they started to watch Vegas, and after that, I'm done. I'm not gonna watch the team. But I like the stadium.
Speaking of movies, when are you gonna do another masterpiece, sir?
Ooh.
Another masterpiece. No,
You're one of your masterpieces.
You talking about like Rivals videos, those sort of things?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
No, like one of those horror movies you did, or one of those kidnapping.
Oh my gosh, you're talking about like a feature, like full-on feature film.
Yeah, the feature film with NorbCam.
I remember your zombie one.
Yeah, well,
The Cowboys.
making a movie, that's a whole nother load. But there are some things in the works, but I'm waiting for some things to kind of develop and see if any of these leads, grow some legs. But
so you can let your members.
We'll see, man. The dream is still alive.
Good.
There's Andra in the chat wants to say, "Hey, Sports Live in the ATL, have you listened to Samrock and TJ Freak Run It? Because it is a Georgia Bulldog rap song." Oh yeah, Andra's from Georgia, big Bulldogs fan as well. So, do you know what he's talking about? Samrock and DJ Freak Run It.
Andra says Samrock and
Georgia
TJ
Bulldog rap
Freak.
song.
No, I mean I can do my own rap song. You made a freestyle one here. No, I never heard of that. What is it? Are those YouTubers?
I know. But to Google it up, man. I'm not sure myself, but he's a Bulldog fan as well. So he was as happy as you were when they won that. That was a great game, by the way. That was intense.
Yeah,
that was
especially when it was 26-18. I was already starting to think, my God, all the years losing, and I'm going to have two major championships in the same year, and then the pick six. It's like, and if you think about it, I'm a firm believer of karma, and I'm also a firm believer of teams that we can't seem to beat to have our number. When the Braves won the World Series, they not only beat the Astros, which a lot of people are like, the Astros were cheaters, blah, blah, blah. But the Braves beat the Dodgers. The Dodgers eliminated us 3 times in the last 5 years in the playoffs. And then Georgia beat Nick Saban and Alabama, a team that we haven't beaten since 2007. So we got a lot of monkeys off our backs. So I don't know. I mean, it's great. It feels great, man. To not only win it, but to beat your rivals. Like for you, Norb, is there anybody in the playoffs that if you're Seahawks, we're going to win another Super Bowl? Yeah, okay. Who would you? I'm just kidding. Who would you want to go through from beginning to end to solidify that championship as even more meaningful? Who would you want to be?
Well,
Falcons,
of course, I would love to have home field advantage just because selfishly I would want to watch these playoff games and because so far, whenever the Seahawks have been hosting the playoffs games through the NFC Championship, they always go. They've won it. They've made it to the Super Bowl all 3 times that they've hosted the NFC Championship. That said, the one monkey I really want to get off my back is the one team that we cannot beat anywhere, and we have not been able to do it in this millennium or this century, is the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau. We have not beaten them since 1999, and I am so tired of losing in that place. Whether it's a regular season game or playoff game or something, but I just want to see the Seahawks finally get a win in Lambeau because we've been able to get wins anywhere else, but that is the one place that we cannot beat the Green Bay Packers.
Well, I digress. That's all well and good, but how about trying your luck against this team, a team that's beaten you twice in the playoffs, man?
Okay, well, here's the thing. All right, being real about it, man. Yes, you have beaten us in the playoffs, but we've also beaten you. We've also beaten you numerous times in your house recently. Was it 2 seasons ago, opening in 2020?
2 bad teams.
I know, but the point is, I have memories of winning and beating your Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. So it's not like this feeling like, oh, Atlanta always gets us because, you've got us in the playoffs more often than not. But we beat you plenty of times.
We've only met y'all twice in the playoffs. So when the games mattered most, winner take all, we won twice. We're 2-0. When in the regular season, you beat us a couple times in Atlanta when we had terrible teams. And then that bogus, we already debated that when Julio Jones didn't get the call against Richard Sherman. We probably should have beat you in that one too. But, when it mattered most, we beat you, right? So, of course you want revenge. You want to come down here in the playoffs and beat us if you can. We're in Seattle and beat us.
Well, that would probably be my second choice of an NFC team if I had to avenge some
I'll make
things.
it your
It just
first.
feel like it's a long time ago. But really, it's now the bullseye is on the back of the team that really annoys the hell out of me, and it's the Los Angeles Rams. They've been the thorn in our side.
He gave you a nice super chat.
Don't forget,
Yeah. Benjamin went with the $20 dono. Appreciate it, man. Watching your Super Bowl live stream towards the end was the cherry on top for me. Uh-oh. The anguish and torture on your face knowing LA won it all will go down as my favorite NorbCam vid. The champs are here. Whose house?
Oh boy, no, we got.
Did I just almost on cue, right? I was just saying the team we got to beat, and then this guy shows up, Benjamin. I guess I have to thank you for the donation, even though at the same time you're like sticking a knife in my back. But hey, you're here supporting, so and you guys won it, so what can I say? But hey, man, it's you root against your rival teams, right? And I'll get you in a second. We had you guys. I know you swept us, so you can just say that. But we had you. We could have beaten you in both of those games, and it was a little bit of some bad luck, some bad execution, some bad calls that all contributed to that. But we could have beaten and even swept the Rams this season. But it's kind of like our entire season. We were 7-10 for a lot of different reasons. Didn't have to be that bad. But it just was one of those years where all the bad luck and all the bad things that could happen all went against us. When usually it kind of goes the other way. So, but I do thank you. I do thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I thank you for doing that for him. And what a Super Bowl! I mean, aside of the wild card games, the Super Bowls and the playoffs were amazing. I didn't have a dog in the fight, but I understand about rivalry because when Tampa Bay won it with that bought championship, that sucked, and then when New Orleans won it in 2009. But, hate aside, what a game. I mean, the Bengals had it. All they had to do was make stops, and they didn't do it. Did not do it.
I do have to say this, though. Aside from the wild card round, like you said, David, the postseason in the NFL was one of the best we have ever seen. I mean, we're talking about multiple games in a row, ending on a game-winning, game-deciding field goal, Super Bowl being as close as it was, the divisional games, the championships, all that. It was great. It sucked not being in it, but man, was fun to watch. They were good games.
Of course.
So Campbell, you wanted to say something. I'll give you a chance to talk since we're doing all the talking in here. So, Campbell, what you got?
Yeah, you also go for the playoff game. The Bengals, man, they did such an amazing season. I know they're gonna be good favorites to come back. And I'm gonna go for the Rams. Who do you think was the player we need to be concerned by? Like I know Andy Dalton caused Wilson with that finger injury. Like who do you think was the big concern that we couldn't beat? Basically, that's.
You're talking about which player on the Rams?
Yeah. Well, I think the defense side's the concern because Wilson couldn't have any protection. Like he was in for both games, so he was in for that. But just that Rams team is just they're very good.
Best team money can buy. And I mean, they pulled it off. That's what frustrates me is they actually pulled it off. But by the way, Jay Nice just became a NorbFam member. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Welcome,
Jay Nice.
Welcome to the fam. Join the chat here. Aaron Donald, man. I mean, he wrecks everybody, right? He wrecks everyone. So obviously, it just speaks to the fact that we got to shore up our offensive line. It's got to execute better. We're going to be dealing with him if he doesn't retire. There's a rumor that Aaron Donald might retire, and I looked at it as well. If winning a Super Bowl in a year that we went 7-10 would result in Aaron Donald leaving the game. Well, I'll be very happy about that because the sooner he leaves, the better. But it would be nice to actually win one under his watch because, there's nothing like you got to beat the best to be the best, right? As they always say. So, that would be, I want to stick it to the Rams. Can we do it, though? Because they're going to be pretty tough because they got a good team over there, just for sure. Benjamin Wynn again comes back, and he says, with this in the super chat. Both the Falcons, David, he's coming after you now. Both the Falcons and the Sea Frauds fans, wow, I haven't heard that one. Sea Frauds fans can thank Stan Kroenke, Les Snead, Sean McVay, and company for sending Brady to retirement. Good point. I as much as I was in that game between the Buccaneers and the Rams in the playoffs, I knew that I should be rooting for the Rams to lose, being that they're divisional rivals. Yet, I was really relishing in watching Tom Brady and the Buccaneers go down. Now, maybe we regret that because they ended up winning the Super Bowl, but, you know, it was fun to see Tom Brady go down. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. When you got the GOAT, it's always fun to, you know, watch the GOAT suffer.
Where's the GOAT and the double champion GOAT?
And I know David knows all too well about the GOAT getting the best of him. But Campbell, I don't know. What do you think? Throwing that question back at you. You know, what's the biggest threat to the Seahawks trying to make a run of some kind next year? Who stands in our way?
I think the Rams right now. I think the Rams are gonna be probably our threat in the division. I think I don't feel like we may go back. We may win division. I'll call hope is our best guess, but. Like, I do feel the Rams I think the Cardinals still have hope, but only hope is Murray does not leave the Cardinals, or I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know, contracts been concerning him. But I think the Rams are the favorites right now, but, you know, for us, I feel a wild card playoff game is probably our hope right now, but, you know, we may have to travel this year, but we'll just have to find out.
Well, so much has to happen, obviously. And, you know, we got the draft. I mean, it's so much is going to every year, right? Every team resets. They're going to lose some players. They're going to gain some players. So, you know, players on the roster are going to improve. You know, I mean, it's going to be different. But one thing we know this year for the Seahawks anyway, we know who's going to be under center, and we know who the head coach is still going to be, regardless of how many people wanted that changed or think it's going to change. But I'm telling you, I don't know where it's coming from, but people are just constantly won't let it go, thinking that Russell Wilson is not going to be on the Seahawks this coming season. He's going to be there. But they'll keep talking about it. Alena Dahl in the chat says, do you think Brady will have a deflated bronze football next to him when he goes into the Hall of Fame? We have to take our shots when we can, right, Alena? Alena, I still want you to be on here. Show your face. Chat with us for a little bit.
Maybe his family is trying to keep him safe or something. I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but who knows?
Think will remain retired? You think a for now sort of thing? But you guys think he's really done, or do you think he's going to pull a Michael Jordan or some of these other guys and pop back up, even a Marshawn Lynch, pop back up and join even another team?
No.
You think he's done, David?
Well, I mean, to be quite real, there was talk that said that somebody, you know how people have rumors and all that, Tom Brady's going to play next season. Now, as long as he doesn't come to anybody in the NFC South, hey, whatever. I'm sorry, NFC South, San Francisco 49ers, or that's it. I could care less. Go to an AFC team or whatever. You know, but I think he's done, though, to be real honest. I think he's done. I think it's done. That's
what I think so, too. Like, really, what more does he have to do? What more does he have to prove, right? I mean,
he needs at least 2 more rings, apparently, probably. You know, braggadocious.
Right.
God, I can't stand Tom Brady. Ooh, I respect him, but my God, I don't like nothing. I don't like nothing about Tom Brady on the field. His face, his eyeballs, his mug, his hair, I don't like nothing about it because he looks so smug and arrogant on the field. It's like, yeah, you ain't gonna stop me. Just terrible, man. Just terrible.
What sucks is that he backs it up though.
Yeah. I know all too well. By the way, I hope that was okay. I hope that was okay for me to promote my channel. I hope you're okay with that, sir.
Oh, hell yeah, man. thanks for the dono at the same time. But the
I
super
got you,
chat,
man. I got you.
I appreciate it. It's fun to chat. We haven't done this in a while, so it's great to do it. I do want to ask you coming up here. I want to Campbell can chime in as well, but I'm going to ask you about what is it going to take for the Falcons to get back to things next year.
You're not going to read.
I'll read it. I'll flash it on the screen. I'll read it. I'll read it. It's on the screen.
Read the comment.
You see, he's got the national champions in his icon. So the $20 dono says, "Thank you, Norb." Oh, are you reading it? I'll let you read it. You want me to read it, or are you going to read it?
Norb,
I'll read it.
I want Chrysostom to read it.
Oh.
I want him to read it.
Thank you, Norb, my friend, for holding this chat. Everyone, hope to see y'all on my side of YouTube. Norb and his fan base have been awesome to me since 2016. Thank you for Atlanta.
Did you just drool?
That's right. That's the kind of guy I am. I'm a drool talker, baby.
Oh my
Sometimes snot comes running out my nose.
I was doing my little walk talk this morning, and my nose started to run, and I didn't have a tissue or nothing. So I said, "Okay, guys, I got to do a cowboy blow." So I'm gonna turn the camera away for a second. You know what a cowboy blow is, right? Do single barrel.
You mean the snot rocket? The snot rocket.
Snot rocket. Yeah, somebody called it a snot rocket too. I call it a cowboy blow. I did put it on camera though. I didn't want to gross anybody out.
Yeah, what was your question though? You had a question about my Falcons, you said? And thank you, by the way, Chrysostomo. You the man, sir. You the man.
That's right. Don't you forget it.
And do me a favor, but Chrysostomo, do me one favor. Will you stop damaging the Millennium Falcons? Anything that's got the name Falcon in it has got to be protected. You just keep ruining this shit.
It's a weak ass ship with a lot of broken parts, kind of like another Falcon that I see a logo of in the middle of the screen.
Speaking of broken parts, how do you fix up your broken spaceship of the Atlanta Falcons? How do you guys? Yeah, I saw you had a post about fixing both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about what's it going to take. Do the Falcons have any chance of being relevant next year?
Well, to answer your question, yes, on that aspect, just for the fact that nobody in our division has a legitimate quarterback, and as you know, quarterback is the engine of your team. And I know nobody wants to hear it, but facts are facts. Norb, Seattle fans, Matt Ryan is the current active NFL all-time leading passer in yardage over anybody.
Is he really?
Yes. That means
now that Brady's retired, he's slid up into that category, right?
He's in the number one. So, and no matter what anybody says, people would love to have him. But the thing that bothered me about this is that when Ryan had some of his best teams in 2012, 2016, which we beat Seattle twice, by the way. Anyway, and 2016, you very rarely, Norb's like, whatever. You very rarely ever heard anybody say Matt Ryan's the problem, okay? Because everything was pretty much in sync except for the last game or whatever playoffs that we played in. But since we had no defense the last 4 years, it's Matt Ryan's fault because you know better than anybody, Norb. If you have no defense and no offensive line, that puts a lot of pressure on your quarterback. So for us to be in the situation where we're in, our cap is kind of hit a little bit, but there is some restructuring that can be done. If we can, and this is me personally, the first 2 picks in the draft for the Falcons must be a pass rusher. Take care of the quarterback down the road in the 5th or 6th round. Address your O-line in free agency because when you have a good defense, you shorten everything out and you make it a lot easier on your O-line. So, I expect the Falcons to make some moves and win this damn division, and then we'll see what happens. That's my opinion. And beat Seattle.
I say, well, that's another issue. I second your point there because I'm actually thinking of making a T-shirt. You know, people will say defense wins championships. Offense wins championships. I'm going to make a T-shirt that says pass rush wins championships.
Oh my!
And the Rams
God.
figured that out. The Rams figured it out, man, because they spent the money. All right, they put it all out there, but they got one of the best pass rushers. And that won them the Super Bowl. That pass rush won them the Super Bowl in multiple games in the playoffs, especially. And you got to have it. Like you said, it solves so many things because it can cover up a bad secondary or a mediocre secondary.
But the problem that I have, Norb, is that through all these years with Mike Smith, who's a defensive guru, allegedly, Dan Quinn, ship his butt back to Seattle. I can't stand him. Terrible defensive coach. At least for us, he was terrible. And then the guys that we had, Raheem Morris. The last time the Falcons defense was good, guys, Norb, was Marquand Manuel in 2017. I don't know how many defensive coaches you need on your team to try to fix something. 3 different coaches, 5 or 6 years, same problem. Pass rush, get to the quarterback, get him off the field on 3rd downs, take care of business, shorten the field out. And the thing that's sad, Norb, is that a lot of teams make it look so easy. It's like, sack, sure. Right? You want 5 sacks? I'll give you 8. Atlanta had 18 sacks last year. 18 as a team.
Wow. That's not
18.
Good. Didn't TJ Watt have more than that by himself?
I think he had 16 or 17, right?
He did close to that by himself. That's crazy.
Thomas Dimitroff, I blame him. Speaking of Thomas Dimitroff, let me ask you, are y'all happy with your general manager? Would you say his time is how long has he been there? Would you say he's
Yeah, what do you think, Norman?
He's been here, about that same time that Carroll came in.
Got
here.
you a ring.
He's been here a good decade. A decade here now. I'm not ready to ship him out and send him off just after one losing season. But we've got to do better in the draft. I think this is going to be one of the most important off seasons. I think I say that every year. This is one of the most important off seasons in Seahawks history. But we've got some coming off of this season. What you don't want to have is back-to-back losing seasons. If that happens, then people start really looking to watching out for that axe to come down on your neck. So we're gonna have to do it without a first-round pick because the Jets got our first-round pick. So we're handcuffed already to try to bolster our roster. And yet we have so many holes. We have so many free agents that we are gonna have to try to re-sign. And even if we do re-sign all those guys, we still got tons of holes. We've got potentially a running back issue again. We have offensive line issues. We've got defensive line issues. We've got cornerback issues. And then we might have a linebacker issue. Bobby Wagner may be gone. So, we've got holes everywhere.
I was going to ask you that question because of knowing you all these years, I kind of peek at Seattle a lot on during the season and watch the games because of you and everything. And Russell Wilson did not look. He looked out of sync a lot this year. He was overthrowing, underthrowing, managing wrong. I don't know. Is there something going on there that I don't know about? I mean, because he looked off this year. He did.
You're aware of his finger injury, right? He was out for 4 games.
He broke he broke a nail or a pinky nail. Did he get a manicure? What happened?
Again, it was Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald was the cause of that, by the way. It was his hand that ended up hitting his finger and breaking that middle finger.
Wilson was going to throw the football, get ready for it, to pass it to somebody, and then...
Yeah, he put his hand up, and his hand followed through, finger broken. So he came back. Russell Wilson came back too soon. He wasn't ready to come back. He rushed it back. And he probably really needed 3 more games for him to really be. The doctor said it. But that's a whole other. We had Geno Smith, and we wanted. Let's see, we beat the Jaguars with Geno Smith, and we beat
Geno Smith and the Jets.
Yeah, so so there's a lot that had to do with that. So even when he came back, it took a while before he got back into form. So it's hard to really look at his entire season, and but there were issues even before he broke the finger, and then after he came back, it took a while for him to get back into sync, but. He looked good at the end of the year, and a lot of it, though, was because we had our running game going. Here's what happened in the Seattle season. By the time everything was working and it was all near the end of the season, we were already out of the playoffs. So our pass rush was coming up. It was coming hard at the end of the season. Our running game, Rashad Penny was running the football. Russell Wilson, thus, was able to run the play-action game and the passing game. But it didn't matter. We were already so far behind that it was too little too late. So... If we can build on that and continue going, then it's promising for us.
The question that I want to ask you, this is what I ask people, because this man gets a lot of negative, even though he's, like I said, he's number one right now currently in active yards. Would you, if you had a chance to get Matt Ryan in Seattle, because if you knew Russell, don't even give me that look yet. Don't even go about 28-3 and all this Matty Ice stuff. If you knew Russell, I'd say you go smirking. If you knew Russell Wilson was leaving and you had a chance to get Matt Ryan, would you support Matt Ryan coming to your team? And would you feel comfortable with him? Because clearly you guys got to have a better O-line than us, right, as of right now.
He's a Super Bowl quarterback. Like, he got to 51, but he lost to Tom Brady.
Matt Ryan is a good quarterback. I mean, he's how old is he now? What's his age now? He's getting.
I thought he was like 34 or something.
I'll search.
I think. But answer the question: would you feel comfortable with the good O-line and Matty Ice, who beat you twice in the playoffs? Would you feel comfortable with him on your football team? You can't tell me you wouldn't.
Okay. If Russell Wilson was I gotta have the right context to answer that question properly.
Oh my God.
What you're saying if Russell Wilson was for sure gonna be gone, and we were trying to figure out who could take his place. I didn't see what your screen said there, Campbell. Were you looking at his age?
I'm gonna fix it.
And Matt Ryan was gonna be traded to Seattle. You knew he was coming to Seattle. How would you feel about it, and would you support it, and would you be comfortable? Oh God!
I have to, but look, because I would not hate it. Okay, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, what? I wouldn't be against it because he is an accurate thrower. You know, mobility would take a hit, but he can throw the ball.
All-time leader right now, current yards. Answer the Norb. You're slide swiping. Would you be confident and happy with Matt Ryan quarterbacking your football team? Answer the question. I want to hear a yes or no.
So I don't get to ask. I don't get to ask who else that I'm having to say no to take. You say it's one or the other.
No, because it's one or the other because he is coming to your team. The trade has happened, or whatever it is. He signs a contract. How comfortable and confident would you be? I don't want this side swipe. No, here. I'm looking at you, Norb, my friend.
I would be all right.
Oh, God.
I would be nervously confident and hopeful that he could get it done. But I would be scared to death because if our O-line is as porous as we've seen over the last couple of years, Matty Ice is a sitting duck, a statue waiting to get leveled. So, and he needs time to his receivers to get down the field.
But what if you had a good O-line and it got fixed? And Matt Ryan was coming to your team. And
you're pretty much you're pushing me to a corner where I have to say yes when you keep putting it that way. But yeah, I have no problem with Matt Ryan. In fact, I feel bad for him because I feel like, and we've talked about this before, every team has a window with a certain number of players where the magic is like, this is a great collective team of talent. And this team should win a certain number of championships before that window closes. And Julio Jones and Matt Ryan, the fact that tandem never won a Super Bowl, and we know they had their chance, is a crime. It's a shame. They should have had one. You know, just like in the same way that I feel like Larry Fitzgerald not having a Super Bowl ring is a crime for a player of his quality. He should have walked away from the game with a Super Bowl ring, even though he's a division rival and everything. And they should have beat the Steelers to do it.
For those who don't know, the day after the Super Bowl 51, I was on NorbCam's channel. Go watch the show. Go watch the video. And I do got to say something. I'm not trying to tell you, you do what you want, but can you please highlight that one comment by Bradley Brady fan? You see that? Please highlight so I can read that.
The bottom one. This one?
Yes. Right, yes. Okay. Bradley Brady fan. Slitta talking to you, sir. Obviously, you're a Brady fan and a Patriots fan, so you went to Tampa Bay the last 2 years. If I was the owner of the Seahawks, I'm probably saying no. Do not get him. Look at his age. He choked in the Super Bowl. My answer is that, or do you actually watch the Falcons play? Okay. He did not choke in the Super Bowl. He threw 3 touchdowns. helped us get a 28-3 lead. The defense choked in the Super Bowl, sir. So let's understand that right now. Clarify. All right.
The one thing I would say, he certainly didn't choke, because you don't get a 28. You don't put 28 points on the board and call that a choke job. He did make a crucial error down the stretch.
Yeah, you better apologize.
That was taking that sack, and you know what I'm talking about. If he doesn't take that sack, they kick the field goal, you make it a 10-point game. There's no way the Patriots are coming back. But that said, the game didn't end on that play.
Yeah.
The Falcons had multiple opportunities to still get stops to prevent the comeback from happening, even though they could have ended it right there.
Yeah. And how many times
he had a part to do with it.
Yeah, how many times has Matt Ryan taken unnecessary sacks, though? I mean, it just happens so much, man. But
well, you know what? Russell Wilson gets the same critique that he takes unnecessary sacks. You know, but what it is they're hoping to get that extra step, that extra second, so they can hit that receiver downfield, right? We know why they're doing it, but sometimes it costs them, right? The quarterbacks never want to settle for the check down, and I think that's the biggest thing that Russell Wilson's got to learn is that check down. Brady utilizes that check down all the time, because if you can get a conversion, get that 5 yards, it's not the 15 or 20 that we'd love to see, but he gets the 5 yard, gets the first down, they get another first down, and then they get to go and play another set of 3-4 downs. The check down is a good thing. You don't have to get 25, 30 yards in every throw. So I hope Russell Wilson learns to do that.
The question that I got for you is, now I'm not going to, a comment. I'm not going to guarantee it. Well, first you can read the comment by Benjamin.
Yeah, let me read this, because Benjamin Nguyen, who's obviously a Rams fan, is actively supporting my channel here, singing "Handsome" with all his donations. Yeah, I'm loving the support. I'm hating the fact that I have to give glory to a Rams fan, but here we go. Benjamin Nguyen says, "My favorite Super Bowls are Super Bowl 56 and Super Bowl 49.
Oh, boy.
Both gave me joy and satisfaction. Watching you throw the game away at the 1 yard line, all I can say is thank you. The Rams have 2. Seattle plus Arizona together have 1.
Norb, what I want to tell you.
You're not alone. You're not alone, Benjamin, because it's not a fluke that my most watched video of all time on my channel still remains the Super Bowl interception at the 1 yard line. So plenty of people enjoy watching my misery in the worst moment as a Seahawks fan. And in fact, on Instagram, I don't know why I did it. I just did it because, I don't know, I was feeling purgy in a way. I actually posted the Super Bowl interception from Super Bowl 49 on Instagram to the chagrin of a lot of people. Why are you doing this? I don't know. I was in a Super Bowl 49 mode. And last night I was actually going through footage of the Super Bowl 49 week that was, because I spent, me and my wife and Mark Collins, my dad, and my buddy Pat, we spent, several days leading up to Super Bowl 49, and we had a great time in Glendale and Phoenix, in Scottsdale, partying up with all the Seahawks fans down there, and it was so much fun. I was putting that footage together. I'm going to probably put it out there just because it's never been seen before. And unfortunately, it just all culminated to that one moment that ruined everything that was so great about that week. In that one moment, what should have been the greatest Super Bowl win of all time.
Should have ran the ball. 4 downs at the 1.
It should have been Marshawn Lynch who got that.
Beast mode. Hey, but Norb, I do got to tell you this before I forget. It's a long time in the making. Definitely a long time in the making. But the schedule this year has the Falcons at Seattle. Okay.
That's right.
Once the schedule is released, I have 6 weeks vacation. I plan on saving 1 to get a ticket up there in Seattle and come out there and hang out with you. So
you're coming to town.
Yeah. So,
all right.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's 100%, but I would say it's probably 80%. So when the schedule is released, how soon do you have to know? And like I said, you let me know the hotels around there. We've got to communicate, because I would love to fly up there and spend a couple days. I would probably get there like 2 days before the game in case you wanted to do some stuff. And then I would probably stay like a day after the game. And that right there is on my bucket list, man. I love you, my dude. You've been awesome to me all these years, and that has to happen. That must happen, sir.
Oh, yeah. So as soon as we see the date, we should definitely communicate and see if that would work on your schedule. Because, yeah, I'd be happy to.
Oh, I'll make it
you,
happen.
man. Spend some time on the game, before the game. Yeah, I'll definitely show you around the city and go out to grab some dinner or whatever and spend some time together, my friend. That would be a definite must-do. So, yeah, that's awesome. I totally forgot about it. I haven't really spent that much time studying the upcoming schedule, but yeah, now that you remind me about it, we are going to face each other back up here in the Pacific Northwest. So,
and
yeah,
for
that's
God's sake,
fantastic.
so far I'm 0-2 on road trips. I lost in 2015 at New Orleans. I lost in 2017 at Philly. Please, sports gods, if I go up to Seattle and grace NorbCam with all the Atlanta presence and all this Seattle people and all that, can you give me a win? Can you let me have a win? I don't want to be 0-3 on the road. That's unacceptable. That is unacceptable.
You know what? I know that feeling because there was a stretch there where I think fans were trying to ban me from going to games because every time I went to the road game, we lost, man. I was on the stretch, and it wasn't until I think we went to London where we finally got a win on the road. Took a London international game that I went to London. Yeah, I went to London in the game in Wembley. Was it Wembley?
Yeah.
Wembley Stadium.
I think it was Wembley Stadium.
Yeah, I went with my dad on that trip, and it was great. But that was the first time we had finally won on the road because we lost like every single game I went to. We lost, so I was like 0-2 we were 0-2 in St. Louis. Went to 2 St. Louis games, lost those. Went to Tennessee, lost that one. Went to Carolina, lost that one. Am I missing anything? Anyway, those just come off the top of my head. So I had a bad streak, so finally that we got off.
But let me ask you this, Norb. If I'm able to make it up there, is there hotels right around the stadium, like close in the vicinity of that area?
Oh, yeah. And there's a bunch downtown where it's walking distance from downtown, too. So, yeah,
I would love that. So if I'm able to make that happen, all you Seattle fans, Nick and Alena, all you guys who have followed me, because some of y'all still follow me on my channel, I would love to meet y'all as well. So I have a great – because Seattle was on my bucket list probably since the Super Bowl because NorbCam interacted with me every time throughout the years that the Falcons played Seattle. And he reached out to me a couple times when the Falcons had a tough loss or whatever. So, I mean, that's always been on my bucket list to fly up to Seattle. So I'm excited by that. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned. Yeah. And Norb, I will try to send some of my people your way because a lot of you may not agree with me or believe me, but a lot of people here in Atlanta know about you, sir. They know about NorbCam. I promise you.
All right. I appreciate that, man. Hey, so Seahawks fan 1, thank you for the dono. Prayers to the Norb family. Thank you. I assume that's sent it to my dad's way. My dad is doing much better, so I appreciate that. It's funny that somebody brought up the UFO thing. I talked about a UFO that I saw and I got a photo of, and I call it a UFO because I do not know what it was. I'm trying to pull up the picture right now so I can maybe put it on the screen. But if I have time, I might bring that up. Yeah, it is a UFO. A UFO is technically an unidentified flying object. I'm not saying I saw ET or anything like that, all right? I'm just saying I saw something in the air that I can't explain.
Hey, Norb,
I will try to find the picture and show it.
What are the chances of me being able to buy a ticket close to you? Because obviously I would love to sit by you during the game if possible. Is there a way that we can work that out? Even if you got to sit in another seat, God forbid.
Oh, yeah, no. And I've done some things where I've worked it out because my buddy Mark has got multiple seats, and he often has seats that we move around with. So I think between ours and his, we can figure it out.
I'll pay somebody.
Oh, and Mark has fantastic seats. It's the front of the upper level. Nobody in front of us. I mean, it's awesome. Yeah. That's where I watched the NFC Championship game where we beat the Packers.
So once the schedule is released, I'll either send you a text and we'll start communicating. Talk to your friend. Because if I have to, I'll sit by myself, but I would love to sit there right by you and watch the Falcons beat Seattle. That would be great.
This guy. That
would be great. I'll bring you a Matt Ryan.
Let me see. No, you don't need to bring nothing for me, man. I'm good. I'm good there. All right, I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna tell the story about this UFO thing. I think I can. I've never actually tried to do a screen share, but I think I can do it. Let me see if it's possible. Hold on. Screen. What am I sharing here? Share screen. Okay. All right. So I'll tell the story, then I'll share the screen. So we were camping near Mount Rainier during the father-daughter camping trip that we always do every year right before school starts. So not last year, but 2 years ago, we were up doing our camping thing. And we decided to go stargazing in the middle of the night where the sky's, just beautiful. You can see all the stars. And I was kind of doing some astrophotography, so long exposure stuff like that. And I caught something which I cannot explain. And let me show the picture right now. Let's see if I can find it here. Here we go. All right, can you guys all see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, I see it now. Yeah. So what are we watching actually?
There we go.
What is
I have
it?
to zoom in a little bit.
Okay, this here is a nighttime exposure of the sky from the base of Mount Rainier. It's about a 20-second exposure. This is the Milky Way galaxy. You've seen this probably in pictures. So this shot was running for about 20 seconds. If you look here, this little thin line, that's a satellite. And it just looks like a star slowly going across the screen. But this right here, when we were watching this, the camera was rolling, let's see how to move this over. Two objects like this were flying in parallel. Now, unfortunately, it stopped after the camera stopped rolling after 20 seconds, but it kept continuing to go. These two brilliant lights, you can see how bright they are compared to everything else in the sky. They weren't airplanes. They didn't have the running lights, the flashing lights on the side. Two brilliant lights like this flying together in parallel, and then they went in two opposite directions to split and change directions. And this was no airplane. This was no helicopter. A light brighter than I've ever seen. And I don't know what it is. We were all looking at it wondering, what did we just see up in the sky? But that's what these two things right here, that's what that was. And to date, I have no idea what they were. But
Doesn't
it
look
was
like
spectacular.
meteors or something? Looks
No,
like
not meteors. Meteors are quick, they're fast, and they're not that bright. Very different. So whatever this was very unusual, and it changed directions, dude. It was slow, and then quickly changed directions. So no meteors changed directions like that. It was bizarre. Anyway, I stopped the screen here. Let me go back so I can at least share that story with you. Oh, Anthony D is here to join the stream. Anthony D, longtime supporter of my channel. Appreciate it. Anthony D, how you doing today, man?
Hey, buddy. How you doing? It's been a long time since we talked.
It's been a long time. Yeah, you're joined here with Campbell, also known as Ninja CRK, and David, Sports Live in the ATL down in Georgia, near your what's your cousin? Andra? Isn't he your cousin, or you guys related somehow?
No, he's my best friend.
Best friend. Okay, I thought you guys were related. Anyway.
Oh, he's the best.
He's a Georgia guy, so I know that Slita likes that. So
What's up,
Anthony D,
Anthony?
you were working earlier. You off work now? Back home?
Yep. I had stuff I needed to do before I hop on here.
Gotcha. Nice. That's good to see you on here, man. How's life been treating you?
It's all right. Not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're working
Guys,
a lot. What else?
for you.
Yeah.
I got one question. Are any of y'all interested in the United States Football League? Me? I've always been a New Jersey Generals fan because of Herschel Walker and Doug Flutie were on the team in the 80s, and it starts April 16th. So, yeah, I'm all for it. I know Seattle doesn't have a team, so Norb, you can go for my team, start in New Jersey. I'll make you an honorary member.
There you go. So first you tried to get me to be a Atlanta Hawks fan for no apparent reason.
New Jersey Generals.
And now you want me to be a fan of who? What team?
New Jersey Generals.
New Jersey
Are you
Generals.
going to watch the game?
Team first.
I don't know. I'll check it out. As just a mild curiosity. But again, it's hard for me to get into these teams. It's like I got no history with them, and it's not even a Seattle team in there.
Yeah. But you know what? Sometimes to get history, you got to start history. Right?
You know,
Right? Hey, come on. See how it flowed? Flowed? Yeah.
how about this, Norm? New Jersey
Yeah.
is where we want a Super Bowl, okay? Don't forget that.
Really?
So I'm going to root for a team from New Jersey because they happen to share the same zip code as the town where we won our first Super Bowl. That's enough reason for me to back the New Jersey Generals. I don't know. We'll see. I'll check it
I
out.
guess.
Hey, Norb.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm going to acknowledge Alena Dahl in the super chat. Says you need to submit that pic to the Ozzy Osbourne show. Want to believe that would be cool for them to check it out. I don't think it's exciting enough for them because it's just like 2 streaks. But I'm just telling you what I saw cannot be explained. Cannot be explained. But Alena, I appreciate that. Still waiting for you to call in, Alena. Line's open. All right, Anthony D, what you got?
Hey, so since this is on live stream, what do you guys say? Hearing me sound like a droid?
Sound like a droid.
My headphones.
Okay.
Here, let's see what it
all right,
sounds like.
let's see what it sounds like. Anthony D is going to turn himself into a droid.
Hello.
You
All right, what
still
are we
sound like
watching?
Anthony
I'm
D.
confused.
Oh wait.
You sound like Anthony D. I don't hear a robot in there.
Domo arigato, Mr.
Freakazoid, robots, please report. Intruder alert, intruder alert. Is that what we're kind of waiting for? Come on, Anthony. The suspense is killing us.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Oh, Lost in Space, by the way, is good on Netflix. I love that.
I haven't seen that. The last time I saw Lost in Space was when they did that movie from like back in the early 2000s or something.
Watch it on Norb.
Hello.
I'm Norb. I said Norbflix. I said, watch it
Hey,
on
that's
Norbflix.
a great channel. I launched my own movie channel called
Yeah.
You
Netflix.
should do that.
Let
How do I sound?
Anthony. Okay, hold on a second. Anthony D is going to talk. Go for it.
Hello, I am Bleep. How do I sound?
I don't know. You just sound like a less clear version of yourself.
I know, right? I don't, I'm
It
lost.
doesn't sound
There's a
particularly
little-
droid-like, though.
Droid robot a bit.
There's something wrong with my headphones, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it just sounds loud and distorted.
Roboto,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it.
Yeah.
Is that better?
You know, what's that? Is that better? I think it sounds better. You now sound clear and normal, not as distorted.
See, Norb,
Okay.
hear me.
I was muted. Can you hear me?
Oh, now
Yes.
I can hear you. Yeah, they sound normal now.
Yes.
Hey,
we
guess
hear
who's
you,
here?
Anthony D.
I know.
Hey, it's his twin bro. What's going on? Or is that? Wait, that is right. You look different.
How's it going?
Hey, is that Ichiro?
It's good. he sees the
What did you say?
Almera's baseball hat.
Ichiro,
He's thinking Ichiro.
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 Is
Hang on a
that your
sec.
brother? Is that
Yeah,
your
that's
brother?
that's Quinn.
You look different. You look different, man. I don't know if it's the hat or the hair or something, but that's the hair. Your hair is something and the hat combined look different.
Norb, you are starting to static up a bit.
Am I? Do I sound staticky to you gentlemen, Sleeta and Campbell?
No.
No.
It might be your robot headphones acting up.
My headphones are muted now.
I
You
don't
sound like
know.
a droid yourself, dude. A distorted
Hey,
one.
you passed on your droid effect to me, and it's affecting only your connection apparently. Alena says I sound fine, so I don't know. You might have to check. The connection on your end.
Nothing's wrong with you.
Okay, well,
That's
I say.
Mr. Roboto. I am the modern man. Secret, secret. I got a secret. It was made in Japan. That's a great song. Styx. The band is Styx. That's a great song.
Do not quit your
Domo
day job.
arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Roboto, Domo. Domo.
Elbow. Elbow.
Domo. Arigato.
a little
I love
bit.
that
You're
song.
sounding a little bit better.
Well, everybody says I sound good, so singing aside,
Everybody.
I sound good.
Wait. They didn't ask me. My ears are ringing still. I'm like, what?
You just can't handle the greatness. Yeah, if you can't handle the greatness, that's your problem.
Listen, I wonder.
Luke in 99 says, I think aliens abducted this live stream.
Can Crisostomo sing Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto?
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo.
Yeah, you can sing, man.
Crisostomo, you're all right.
There you go.
Work, sir. You're all right. You're all right, sir.
Crisostomo's on a whole nother level, man.
Hey, how long are you guys gonna stay here?
All night till the cows come home. No, I don't know.
What? You have cows that live with you?
How many cows do you have?
What? Cows live with you? Is that what we're going to now?
First one, I needed to do something, so I got to go do it. I was wondering how long you're going to stay here, so because I want to talk more with you guys.
At least till 6:30, 6:45, something like that. So at least another 15, 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, shit. It's 6:15 right now.
Or longer. No, it depends. When there's nobody watching anymore, we'll stop.
Please do longer. Doesn't matter if people stop watching or not.
I'm tempted to paste the StreamYard link here just in the general chat and actually open this up to the general public. I don't know. What do you think?
The general public, come and talk to us.
I mean, I do have to let them in.
I don't know. That's up to you.
I'll put it in there.
Well,
let's see.
Hey, hopefully you'll stay long, but I gotta go do something. Okay.
All right,
okay, Anthony D.
All right, I'm taking a chance here. I am expanding this out since we did this as only NorbFam members for the first hour and 15 minutes. I have put the link to the StreamYard in the general chat. So if you guys want to try to jump in here, I will try to see how crazy it gets. But feel free to jump in with the StreamYard link. You got to just have a camera and a microphone, either using your phone or some other kind of setup. And you can join this wildly entertaining and educational live stream.
Yes. Or if you have two cans and a string, you can do that too.
Stay on, but
it might sound better than Anthony D's headphones. All right, Anthony D.
All right,
Mr. D. Talk to you later.
Oh, I still got that comment highlighted. Aliens abducted this thing.
What did he call it? Was Luke 99 calling us aliens from another planet? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. We are from planet Earth.
Alexander says, was that guy on the toilet? I think it's just because he had a white background.
I don't.
I guess I don't know how to answer that one. This chat is educational.
I think this chat is educational. Hey, sometimes you learn a lot through stupidity, and learn what not to do from things that other people are doing. So, the Bradley Brady fan says the Falcons fan screen looks glitchy to me. That's just because David's got a glitchy personality. That's really the issue.
Yeah. Well, the glitchy is because I set my background to like a different, so it kind of looks like snow.
You got some kind of chroma key thing happening, and I think it's just wreaking havoc. Because when you put the NorbCam green hair thing on, it goes all wacko. But. So I'm gonna see now we see into a portal to another dimension when you put the hair on. Like we're seeing, look, it's a view of a better house.
What? A better?
He's got secret powers. He's got power.
No, that's a nice house in there, man. It's not like a peek to the other room.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a grand piano in there, grand piano, fireplace, a nice sunken living room.
That's my summer home.
Let's just move to that studio. Let's go there. Plus, there's less Atlanta shit in there. Oh, did I say that?
Oops, speaking of, you want to see Atlanta stuff? Is that what you're saying?
Oh shoot, did I?
No.
It's already in there.
What?
So I'm gonna. These are the shows I'm watching. I'm actually. I'm planning to do a second. I did one before. Virtual movie watch party, where we will all sit around like this and we'll watch a movie together and essentially have like our own little like chat and watch and discuss the movie. Something on Netflix that everybody's got access to.
Is this going to be in the members only?
No. It'd be like a general thing.
Cool.
I might even do it this weekend. I'm trying to figure out what movie to pick. It's pretty. It would be fun. Haven't tried it before.
Alena Gall asked us a question, Norb. What does it say?
NorbCam Slita, what was the first movie you had seen in a drive-in theater? Mine was Star Wars. Mine, if I recall, I think mine was Bambi. I think I saw Bambi for the first time in a drive-in theater.
Bambi.
Yes.
Mine was actually, I think it was Superman. No. It was a 1979 or something. What was it? It was at a dollar theater, dollar drive-in. I think it was Superman, the movie.
No. When we say drive-in, first of all, David, you and I are revealing our ages. The fact that we can even talk about our experiences in a drive-in. But a drive-in movie theater, for those youngsters who don't know, it's where you literally drive your car into this open space with a bunch of parking spots with a little, what looks like a CB radio that you put on your window, on your side of your window. That's your audio. We're not talking 5.1 THX. We're talking mono speaker like a CB thing that sits on your window. And then you all watch this big screen that's projected in front of all these parked cars.
But Norb,
that is a drive-in movie theater.
Yeah, but do we tell everybody that when we're not watching a drive-in movie or no?
You're not always going to the drive-in movie because you want to watch the movie. Because it's not exactly the ideal viewing experience. Usually you go there for other reasons. We have Coach Mesh, Seahawks for Life, Star Wars 1, 2, 3 in there. What's up, brother?
What's up, Coach Mesh?
What's up?
Coach Mesh, this guy down below here, this guy has had a great influence on my life from a Madden perspective. This guy has done a great deal in bringing I've been playing Madden for a little over a year now.
Why, he beat you all the time?
Well, he did beat me, but he's spent more time coaching me, which has been great because on my live streams where I play Madden, guys like him have been helping me up my game in a way that I never could have by myself. So, these guys I owe a lot to helping me enjoy Madden more than I would have if I just tried to learn it myself. So, how you doing, man?
How you doing?
Yeah, just enjoying. I'm a little pissed that the freaking Microsoft account is still inactive because I can't play my Xbox because Microsoft has not fixed my damn account. It's still hacked. Some other person still owns my login and my identity.
Try
to
find the thief.
What?
Try to find the thief.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know his email address, but it doesn't do me any good. I know that he's Middle Eastern because I got emails that were supposed to be sent to him that were sent to me, and it's got Arabic writing on it. So who knows how this happened, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But, I know that I know you want to see me get back on the Madden thing, and I'm just freaking Microsoft, man. They're the holdup. We got to finish our Madden tournament and then get some other games going. But I'm waiting on Microsoft. They got to help me out here. So if any of you guys know anything about any connections to Microsoft customer service, I need someone to talk to because it sucks right now.
Yeah. I noticed you were doing a Madden replay of the season, right? Weren't you?
I did. Yeah, I did. I was mirroring the season. So after we'd play our real games, I would emulate and simulate the same matchup on Madden, and I was doing very good, sir. I made it to the NFC Championship, where guess who? For the second year in a row, I did it last year. Lost to the Packers in Lambeau, and guess what? In my simulation of the season, where did I end up in the NFC Championship? The Packers in freaking Lambeau, and guess what happened? I freaking lost to the Packers in Lambeau. If it's not the real Seahawks losing to the Packers in Lambeau, I'm losing to the Packers in Lambeau. I can't get enough losing to the Packers in Lambeau. I'm sick of it, man. We gotta break that.
You want to know why you lost to the Packers on Madden? It's because you are mentally beaten. Because you're so excited. You want to beat Green Bay so bad that when you got to the NFC Championship game on your computer, on your Madden, all of a sudden the palms are sweaty. The buttons didn't work right. You started to get intimidated, and you started to just get controlled. You got scared. You're like, I can't beat the Packers. I got a chance. So even virtual, you can get it done.
Normally I'd argue with you, but I think you're kind of right. I think I was kind of intimidated.
I blame Cristofono. I blame Chrysostom. He probably didn't
It's
help.
it's that guy's fault because he was coaching me in that game, and he made me throw a pass when I wanted to run the ball. It got intercepted at the 2-yard line, I think, or maybe the 1-yard line. God dang it. We could have won that game if not for that stupid interception. It's all your fault, Coach, man. All your fault.
All your fault. Yeah, you see, Chrysostom,
No,
you know what you need?
I'm kidding.
Chrysostom, you need Slitta to coach you, sir, because Slitta can bring out the best in yourself and your team. Chrysostom and I will make a good team. I got you, man. I got you. I'll be your coach.
Do you play Madden?
I haven't played since Super Nintendo. Probably not.
Well, you'd be good for moral support. You'd be like, all right, Norb, come on, you got this. Believe in yourself. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Now go run play.
Yeah, but you know what? You might be in tune with the new stuff, but Chrysostom looks old. He looks like he knows about Nintendo or Atari, I bet. Isn't that right, sir?
I am a game master.
Yeah.
From every generation, from the 70s to present day.
Yeah.
We got Tyler Parcher in the house.
Yeah.
I'm hearing an echo from somebody. Somebody's echoing. I'm not sure. It might be Tyler.
I don't have an echo.
No, somebody's echoing, but maybe it's not you. What's up,
Super
Tyler?
Nintendo was fun.
Not much. Just getting dinner.
Whoa, is that
What's for
Tyler
dinner?
Parker? What's up?
Hey, I want to know what is or what was for dinner for everybody in here.
Pizza.
We're doing pizza tonight for dinner. Roundtable.
Pizza for Tyler Parcher. Pizza for the Parcher family. And Campbell also?
Yeah, because I work at a Little Caesars.
You work at Little Caesars, so you're bringing the food home. That echo is driving me crazy. Can you guys hear it too?
Yeah, I don't know whose it is.
Mm-hmm. Not me, so.
It might be Coach Mesh. Is it Coach Mesh?
Tyler Parcher gets free pizza every day. Now, look, I know we're all jealous that this man gets free pizza every day. Just pizza galore, pizza everywhere,
Okay,
man.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's
Pepperoni,
true.
barbecue, onion, pineapple.
I don't get pizza every day. I don't get pizza every day.
Okay, so the Parcher family's having pizza. Campbell's having pizza. Slitta, what are you having?
I'm actually. I thought
You probably already had it.
Pizza. No, I haven't eaten. What? Wait, would I miss something?
No, I just think it's funny that you're having pizza.
I was thinking about pizza.
Alena wants to know.
I still hear
Pizza
the
with
echo.
pineapple? Question: pizza with pineapple. You guys into pizza with pineapple?
Yes.
I love
Pineapple
love
is
it.
gross.
It's not my first choice, but I will take Canadian bacon with pineapple. On my pizza, I am a mushroom, black olives, sausage, pepperoni kind of guy. Got to have those four.
I love onions, mushrooms, bell pepper, and pineapple. Love it.
Classic
I'll eat that.
pepperoni. I eat just classic pepperoni.
Coach Mesh, what are you having for dinner tonight? Oh, and Coach Mesh is gone.
Uh-oh.
So I hear that echo. And it just makes me want to sing a Prince song because he always had echo in his song. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. You know that echo? Only one time I want to see you laughing. Only wanted to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain. Purple rain.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
Dude,
well, I just,
even
the echo was
Even a
happening and it inspired the performance.
No, even a drunk
still
person
echoing.
even a drunk person wouldn't think that sounded good. Oh my God, that was terrible.
Oh,
So no,
that was perfection. That was
Karaoke is not for you. Oh my God, that was brutal.
Norb, I saw that you
you're
posted on
opening a can of
the
worms.
community page about a movie night. I'm in.
Oh yeah, and I was just talking about it just now. I got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do it, what movie it might be, but yeah.
Would it be
I'm
Discord, Zoom, or what?
Oh, I mean, it's going to be YouTube. I'll probably bring a Discord discussion thing. I haven't figured out exactly the logistics, but either way, basically it's going to be really high tech, right? So basically I'll say, okay, guys, we're going to watch whatever. We're gonna watch Star Wars or on Netflix. Okay, everybody ready? Get your Netflix ready, and then we're gonna hit the button in 3, 2, 1, play. And then we all watch, and then we just hang out and talk smack about whatever we're watching.
Well, I have this on my for Netflix. I use the Fire Stick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got it on my smart TV, so works more or less the same. These are the shows I'm into. David, you already listed a bunch that you're watching, but let's see. I rewatched Game of Thrones recently because I got my dad addicted to Game of Thrones. He blew through that entire 8 seasons. Yeah, my dad had never seen it before, and because he was back recovering from COVID, and he was basically kind of just
I can't do that.
relegated to being in bed for most of the time. He went through all 8 seasons in the span of like 2.5 weeks. He just cruised through that show. He loved it. But that made me want to rewatch it again, so I did. I watched Reacher recently. That's on Prime Video. Let's see what else. Ozark. We talked about Ozark. I watched that show as well.
There's the one on Netflix. It's with Eugene Levy. It's Schitt's Creek.
Oh yeah, I've never watched it. I've heard it, but I've heard about it, but I've never watched it.
Oh well.
You like it, huh?
Yeah, it's got the gal from Home Alone, whatever her name is.
The mom?
Yeah, the mom. Yeah.
The mom from Home Alone. Okay. Yeah, I know that actress. Yeah.
She's funny.
Right. Alexander Matthews says pineapple on pizza. Never tried it.
What?
Seriously?
I think it's gross. I have a lot of friends hate pineapple pizza. Lots of my friends.
I know it is one of those controversial things that some people don't like to mix fruit with meat.
Right.
There we go.
Alena Dahl says salt with the sweet. It's super yummy. She says. This is very true.
Yeah, it was on Noah's little Instagram live thing with him. It was kind of cool.
Nice. Oh, is that because he's down in Vegas, isn't he?
Yeah, he did like a thing from Vegas. He's down there.
Yeah. Squabo is down there doing some kind of basketball thing down in Vegas, which is really cool for him. So
and
that's
Steezy
awesome.
did his second live stream, which was awesome. He wants to get the Discord thing going for himself too, like you.
Yeah.
Let's ask Squabble what happens in Vegas. No, he can't tell us. He can't tell us anything. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But Norb, guys, I do got to go. But I will keep you updated, Norb, when the schedule is released about a very potential trip up to Seattle. I look forward to conversing with you about that. And everybody, Tyler Parcher, good to see you, man. I've never seen you before. I like all your comments and stuff. Thank you. And Campbell and
Are you gonna stream the game if you go?
Oh, if he comes to Seattle, we will have to definitely do some videos. We're definitely doing some videos.
You just can't show the game. You just can't show.
You can't
just not going to show the field lest they get banned again.
Yeah, well, for me, I would love to be. I would love to be, if not in another seat, I would love to be in the seat where Norb does all his letdowns when he's at the Seattle.
You want to be in this seat? So you want to be in my seat? You want to sit in my lap then? That might be a little awkward, but we could probably pull that off. Security may have a problem with it.
Security.
But I'll keep.
I hope you don't have a bony butt because that could be really painful on my thighs.
Oh my Jesus, God. Okay, but guys, thank you very much, Norb. Thank you for doing this. I'll keep in contact again, guys. If I may, Sports Live in the ATL. It's one word. It's synonymous when you type it in. And I hope to see you guys in Norb. Thank you, brother. I'll keep in contact with you, and everybody have a great weekend.
All right.
Good to see you, man. We'll talk soon.
Likewise, man. Thanks, man. All right, sir.
Later. All right, man. That was David, Sports Live in the ATL. Go check out his channel. He does all stuff Atlanta, of course, bragging about what his Georgia Bulldogs did and what his Atlanta Braves did this year. Double champs. Good for him. So that's pretty cool for him.
Yeah.
So, what am I having for dinner tonight? I'm either having spaghetti, which I made a couple nights ago. We got leftovers. Or I also grilled on the barbecue some garlic chicken drumsticks from Costco. They come pre-marinated, pre-basted. Just throw them on the grill for about 30 minutes and good to go. So been making those.
We did a cool little pasta dish. It was $1 million spaghetti. It's like a baked spaghetti. It was so good.
$1 million. Why is it $1 million? Why is it $1 million?
I
spaghetti?
don't know, but I could forward you the link to the Pinterest thing my mom did. It's pretty cool.
You sure it's not a $500,000 spaghetti or maybe $125,000? Are you sure it's $1 million?
That's a Mr. Beast fan.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Tomorrow I'm going to be
expensive foods
at a baseball scrimmage for my brother. He has a scrimmage tomorrow. It's going to be nice, so it'll be good.
All right, baseball in effect. Well, at least somebody's playing baseball because it's not Major League Baseball going on, that's for sure. Unfortunately. Let's see. Somebody was asking us a link to David's channel, so I'm going to try to look it up and post it in the chat in there.
Yeah,
that way you guys can see his channel. There it is. I'm going to put it up there. He's almost at 3,000 followers, so somebody go hit him up. I'm still getting that echo. Is it possibly you, Campbell?
I can mute myself.
Testing. Nope, I'm still hearing it.
It's not me. I don't know.
I don't know. Let me mute Tyler for a moment. Testing. Tyler Parcher, it was you. It was you. You're the echo machine.
I might have to restart my phone and come back.
Can you just turn your volume down?
I can try.
'Cause I can hear it. Definitely an echo of about 500
Here, let me. I'll be right back. I'll just do that. I'll be right.
All right. Oh, the echo is gone. Everybody's gone. Suddenly, it's all quiet. All quiet on the Western Front. All right. So I did send the comment in there. Oh, Jay Nice is going to go see the Batman tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. The new Batman movie with the dude from what's it? Twilight. At first, I thought that was weird, but you know the thing is, once you put the mask on, it doesn't really matter who you are. So, shoot, I could be the Batman. Just got to talk like this. I'm Batman. What do you think you're doing? I'm gonna have to stop him. Alexander Matthews, yeah, anchovies. Yeah, no. I don't like fish on my pizza. No, thank you. Oh, he just subscribed. Brady Fan says. Aiden Fam, what's up, man? Long time no see. What's going on? Norb, say Batman properly. I just did. I'm Batman. That's the proper way to say it. There you go. David Grip. I had to use the men's room. Thank you for the update. You know, I think everybody should let me know when they're going to use the bathroom. Because I need to make sure I give you a hall pass. Alexander Matthews, right, the Batman. You all realize that you eat anchovies with your Caesar salad. Say, what? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Man. Well, we're closing in the final few minutes. It was 6:45. It was about the wrap-up time, so we got like 8 minutes left to go. Campbell, you says you're still in here. Any other? Oh, it's in the dressing. Really? There's anchovies in the dressing. I did not know that. As Alena, I take it you're not going to join the stream. Oh, you're working. You said you're working. That's too bad. Would have been nice to hear from you. But, oh, Mr. Echo is back. Let's find out if he's echoing.
Is this better?
Testing. I think it's better.
Yeah, I just had to restart my phone.
I might hear a little bit, but it's low enough. It's low enough.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
I'm back.
So,
all right.
Well, for the last few minutes here, let's see. If we were to watch a movie, what would you guys want to have as the second ever NorbCam movie watch party? We did what was it called? Extraction? I think it was
Extraction. I watched it.
Extraction.
Yeah.
It was okay. It had a cool...
I watched you, and then I watched it on my TV, on my flat screen TV.
I remember I got a bunch of music copyright notices on my video for doing that because I have
This
the
is the
audio packed
TV
in
that
there.
I have here in my little area. This big TV, big LG TV.
Ah, nice. There we go. Let's see. How can I show what my screen looks like? Oh, I know what I can do.
Your
I can
phone.
go like this. I can do a mirror image. Here, I'll turn the brightness down. Because my camera is too hard to move. It's on a tripod and it's all locked in. But look, it's you, seeing you, seeing you, seeing you, seeing you. Anyway, there's the camera. So that's the Sony A6400 with a Sigma lens on it. This is kind of weird. Let me,
that is cool, Norb.
Full screen.
Oh.
All right, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
So, you guys are still here. All right, so
Okay.
this is very hard to navigate. That's actually a Netflix. I was watching the movies that made us, and that's playing on the TV above. I got that monitor over there. I got that monitor. One of these days, I got to do an actual tour of my studio, except it's really messy right now.
Is that a new phone?
I got the new iPhone 13.
Nice.
Yes, indeed. iPhone 13 with cinematic mode.
I'm staying here.
I haven't learned how to use it yet, but
sorry about that,
iPhone.
Norb. My mom was telling me I should go if I wanted to go get the pizza with her. I was like, nah, I'm gonna stay here.
Oh, she ditched his mom to be here in the live stream.
Yeah, I'd want to be in here in the StreamYard thing. That's pretty cool.
Alena Dahl says, Norm, I think you should make some lumpia. I can help. I've made lumpia before. I've rolled it, taken the meat, little, mixture, rolled it in the thing. It's a lot of work, though. It's kind of, it's very tedious.
You need to get a new case for your new phone, that's for sure.
I already ordered a new case. I ordered it. It came yesterday, but I got the wrong size. It was too small. I need to get the 6.7 inch case. I ordered the 6.1 inch case, so I had to send that. I have to send that one back, and then I did get a clear 6.7 inch case. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow. So, and I hope I don't drop my phone the day before the case comes in, because I'd be really mad at myself. So yeah. Let's see. Alexander asks, nope, 49 years old, never had it. I assume he's talking about are we still talking about pineapple on pizza? I don't know. Maybe it's what it is.
We should watch.
It's funny. You have the same screens that I have for work. Yes. They are two Samsungs on a little stand that have two arms on it. It's pretty slick.
You know what I want to do, Norb? When you do one of your walk talk things, you should add me to the StreamYard thing or send me a link and we could walk together.
Yeah, that could be an option if we're in sync that way.
Yeah.
I usually we've got Bradley Brady fan. What? Bradley Brady fan in the house. Wait, he's gone. His face is gone.
After what he said about the Falcons thing that I said, I felt so embarrassed.
That's okay. He's a big boy. Can handle it. What happened to your picture, man? You were on screen for a second.
There it is.
There you go. There he is.
There you go.
There's Bradley Brady fan.
It's just last time that was on there, which was in during the 2 seasons ago. I got made fun of because of my face.
Oh, well, that's not nice.
By people in the Zoom and
No
stuff.
making fun of people. No making fun of people. That should be the thing. That's the rule. Let's see. Charles Whipple, have you ever dealt with annoying people in school? I'm not sure who he's asking. If he's asking me, it's been a long time since I've been in school.
I'm having a class, a little big cup of clear American in this big cup.
Oh, nice.
It's a Yeti one. It's clear American. I love this stuff.
And I'm actually the Bravo Discord.
I am going to also show, this is relatively new, but these are my, I don't know, maybe these are the same ones you have there, Tyler, but these are my Bose noise-canceling headphones.
I got, I'll show you. I got these Panasonic ones.
These are the best. You switch them on here, and the noise cancellation kicks on immediately.
Oh.
And it's amazing how well the noise cancellation technology works. It's like
I used to have the AirPods Pros, and they have really good noise canceling.
It's pretty cool how good that works.
Yeah.
I didn't have them for a long time, but it's like you hear especially on an airplane, we hear the.
Yeah.
Right, that's what it sounds like on a plane. And as soon as you hit the switch, it's. Like,
wow.
It literally just goes away. It's like, whoa. It's awesome. And what was a good little trick? So, I didn't have the cable for these because when I was on the plane coming back from Vegas, I only had wired headphones that didn't have noise cancellation, but I had these. And I didn't bring the cable to connect directly. So, to get the best of both worlds, I put my wired headphones that were into the plane in my ears, and then I put these on top, turned on the noise cancellation, so it basically muted the noise with the headphones to the plane underneath. It's a great 1-2 combination.
That's awesome.
Would have been better if I just brought my cable to the phone. It would have been better, but it works that way too, so it's pretty cool. All right, question for you guys as we're wrapping up here. Speaking of movies, tell me, Campbell, your top 3 favorite movies of all time.
Oh, good question. Okay, number 1, Star Wars. It's Star Wars.
Now, which one? Which one? Because there's 9 movies now. You got in the saga. You better not say one of the ones that suck. Because there's definitely some that should not be on anybody's list.
I was thinking episode 9, but I think it's episode 3 because that's the big change in the entire Skywalker saga.
Episode 3, as in.
Like Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith? You mean where Darth Vader is born and he goes, "Where's Padme?"
She was killed in childbirth.
No! that movie? That would be on your top 3? Oh, Lord help us.
Lord help us.
Okay. Sorry, what else? Sorry, I just said make fun of your choices, but.
Then I think episode 9 and think episode 7.
So everything, your top 3 movies are all Star Wars?
Oh, well, those are my 3 favorites. Think I have watched Jurassic Park. I like watching Jurassic Park.
Ooh, the original from 1993?
Yeah, the original one. I was gonna.
Okay.
Let's see. What else I have?
Well, I think you've already exhausted your top 3 already.
Okay. There's a one on my phone. I'm just gonna try to find.
How about Bradley Brady fan? What is your top 3 movies of all time?
I don't really know.
Well, name any favorite movie.
I don't know.
Endgame. Endgame's number 3.
Yeah, I think that could be one.
Okay,
yeah.
Marvel. Yeah. Alena Dahl says Goonies, A Christmas Story, Back to the Future, Part 1. Good choices. Back to the Future
I don't
Part 1,
really
definitely.
know my other 2.
Well, I do like Christmas Vacation.
Tyler Parcher, what about you? Your favorite 3 movies?
Christmas Vacation, The Trouble with the Curve, that's the baseball movie. And then that Draft Day movie.
Really? That's in your top? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That movie's really good. We should maybe watch that one. That would be cool.
Yeah, that was all right.
Any of those.
It was kind of fun. I would not put on my top 3, but I like the fact that the Seahawks were sort of featured in that show.
Yeah.
Yes, Lena Dahl agrees. Christmas Vacation is another one.
I watch that every Christmas, and
yes,
I
it's
go up to my
holiday
grandma's
classic.
house. I go up to my grandma's house and we decorate the tree and watch it.
Right.
So I got on another account and I saw your video that you posted like 10 hours ago.
The walking and talking one from earlier?
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you going to do another one of those?
Well, I try to do it every time I go, and I'm trying to do every day. I just missed the last couple because I got tied up with some work stuff, but I'll do one tomorrow. I'll do one on Sunday.
Oh, Anthony's back.
Trying to commit to it.
Yeah, Anthony's back.
Anthony D. Oh, No, he's gone again.
I'll tell him.
Coach Mesh is in here. Coach Mesh, I had a hard time hearing you because your microphone was so quiet.
Should be better now.
Oh, that's much better. That's much
There we
better.
go.
Hey, Coach Mesh.
What are your 3 favorite movies of all time?
Oh, definitely Star Wars: The Last Hope.
Yes.
Please.
Finally, somebody with some sense when it comes to Star Wars movies. Okay, continue.
I would probably say the Fast and Furious 9.
Is that the latest one? I've lost track.
I think that's the new one.
Fast and Furious. I haven't watched them all yet, but they are.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Hey, Anthony
Anthony,
D
what's
is
up?
back.
up, guys?
So, were you gonna add one more to that? So you said Star Wars Episode 4, Fast and Furious 9, and
I already said Grease.
oh, Grease. Okay, all right. Wow.
I
That's
have
old
another
school
one.
for you,
It's
man.
Home Alone and the Home Alone 2.
Oh, we're getting into the holiday movie options here.
I
All
love
right,
Hey,
those.
Norb,
Anthony
can
D.
I finish my my question when I accidentally left the show?
Oh, what was the question?
Anyway, it was dinner. We were talking about dinner.
Oh yeah, I never got to hear what you said. Yeah, what's for dinner?
I had pizza too from calzone pizza style from Little Caesars.
Oh, was that the
I love
Batman
calzones.
calzone?
Hey, I make calzones.
I love
Wait,
calzones.
Coach Mesh, is
That's
that the
good.
Batman
Wow, a lot of
one
Italian
they have?
tonight. A lot of Italian. If it's not the pizza, it's a spaghetti. I'm gonna have some spaghetti.
Everybody's.
Anthony D. What'd you have for dinner tonight?
I'm gonna be having leftovers from tailgaters.
From what?
Tailgaters?
Oh, is that where you work?
No.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh no, you
Okay.
work in a medical place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So tailgaters. What is tailgaters? Some restaurant?
Yeah, it's a
Sounds like
restaurant
bar
in
and grill.
Selah.
Sounds like a bar and grill kind of place. So what's the
Oh, it
leftovers?
is.
What are the leftovers?
It's guacamole, bacon burger, and some fries.
Guacamole, bacon burger, and fries. Leftovers from tailgaters. I wonder if Mike Lorraine, 80s Broncos fan, knows that place. He's from Selah.
You should invite him
I doubt
to this
it.
thing if you can.
Oh, I actually did invite him, but he had something to do. He had a show to record. So
Hey, Norb.
Time.
I have a roundtable question for all of you guys.
Oh
boy.
roundtable
What's that?
question.
Boy.
What is one need that we need from the Seattle Seahawks in your opinion? Mine's offensive
Start
line.
with-
Can you
I'll
ask
start
that
with
question
Cameron.
again? I didn't understand what you said.
What's the Seahawks' greatest need?
Oh, greatest need.
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush.
I would probably
Maybe we get
say
Stephon Gilmore.
Oh, I know what we need. Stop losing games that badly from last season.
yeah. What we need is to not lose. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Mine would be a backup quarterback.
Backup quarterback.
Yeah, I don't.
Well,
think
I guess
Geno
this was the
Smith-
first year we actually had to worry about it because for the first time
Yeah.
ever, Russell Wilson didn't actually.
Geno Smith
on the
doesn't
field.
need a
That was a fluke. That was a
contract.
fluke, though.
Didn't we only have to worry about the backup quarterback in 2012? I think that was the last time.
2012 Russell Wilson played.
Yeah, but we had
2012.
Matt Flynn. We also had Matt Flynn though.
I kind of
Yeah.
think you guys lost. Had kind of a bad season. A decent season. It's because of the refs.
Norb, you know that we're matched. We have matching phones now. I have blue too.
You got a blue iPhone 13 as well?
Yes.
Oh, the 6.7-inch screen?
It's just a. I don't know what that one is, but if I can, I'll send you a picture from my iPad and I'll show you.
It's the largest iPhone 13 Pro Max, 6.7-inch screen.
In the history
Hey,
of the world.
maybe Norb could make his own commercial. Put it.
I haven't
it has
learned how
might
to
be
use
in
a
it.
cinematic phone yet. I gotta learn how to use this phone. I just got it set up earlier this week.
And apparently, when I was down in Marysville with my grandma, in Marysville it has 5G, like 5G LTE now. Like down
Nice.
there's like 5G towers because.
I don't know if we have 5G. I mean, it says 5G in the phone, but I don't know if I actually have 5G running. But
Nerd. I have LTE running right now on mine until I go down to Marysville, then I get 5G.
Alena says, I say no to any Apple products. Won't buy anything from them ever. Does that mean you don't eat any apples? Because an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
I knew he was gonna say that too.
Yeah, I do.
Did you? Did you know I was gonna say that? Because that's pretty damn clever, I thought.
Earlier when Coach Mess was and you guys were talking about Coach Mess in Madden, I said Madden Master.
Watch, he's gonna throw shade at me.
I said
A league of
Madden
their
Master.
own.
Madden Master. I said that. I just said Madden Master.
Norb, get your Microsoft thing together. We got a tournament to do too.
I'm trying. I've sent so many emails.
Blame the hacker.
Short of putting profanity in my descriptives towards Microsoft customers.
Jeez, profanity, dude.
Very not happy. No, I said short of doing that. I've been very not happy with Microsoft.
Did you guys
I told him I said I would turn somewhere else and use someone else's products. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with you guys. So fix it.
Well,
I say different. I say create a different account. I say create a different account.
Yeah.
If all else fails,
I wouldn't be able to be NorbCam anymore. I got to be NorbCam. I'm supposed to get all my stuff reinstated.
You can go NorbCam point 2.
2.0.
NorbCam point 2.
NorbCam point 2. I'm not point 2. I'm the original. I should not have to settle for point 2, doggone it.
No,
you know what I had to do?
Your account, you can put NorbCam 2.0.
I don't want to be 2.0.
Norb,
I don't want to be NorbCam 1. I just want to be NorbCam, doggone it. They reassured me that it would be reinstated to exactly pre-hack levels.
I
demand action.
I had to
I'm still
unban.
getting echo from Tyler.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
the echo is from Tyler.
Watch. Hello.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
What's your name?
I'm thinking about going to my iPad.
I am watching the live stream
I'm
on my
this close
PS4
to
right
going
now,
to
but
switch to
I have
my
my
iPad.
volume down.
Yeah, no, I know it's. I'm
Hey,
pretty sure
Norb,
it's Tyler's.
You know what song
Let
I
me
thought
test
for a
the
22
theory.
music prediction video?
Yeah, Last Christmas, right?
Not just that, another one bites the dust by Queen.
Ooh, I did that on a game prediction thing from like a weekly
I
game prediction
understand.
thing from like a couple years ago. But that is a good song. Let me see. Hello. Tyler, it is you again.
You are the guilty.
Doc on it.
Been you
I don't
for
know what
5
I'm
years.
supposed to do.
Hey, Norb, do you want to hear an update on my movie script?
Yes. In a second though, I was going to just answer to David Gribbs. He says "League of Their Own" is the song that was a tearjerker and made me cry. I have to confess, on the airplane, I watched a movie that I didn't expect would move me, and I actually found myself crying like multiple times. And I was going, why am I crying at this stupid movie, which shouldn't even be this affecting me, but it for some reason it was. It was that movie. It was a music, and it was a musical. It was a musical. Oh shoot, what's the musical? It's the musical about the kid who's the guy at school dies and he pretends like he's friends with him.
Dear Evan Hansen.
What was it?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Dear Evan Hansen. I watched Dear Evan Hansen on the plane because I would never be caught dead watching it anywhere else. And oh my god, I bawled like at least 2 times in that movie. What's wrong with me? Why am I crying? This stupid movie that's a musical. I couldn't believe it. But it was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good.
Musicals tend to do that though. They try to make you emotional.
No, it was actually good. It was actually had a good message and
I
stuff.
wonder what the other people in the plane were thinking about that.
Well, I had to hide it. I wasn't like going to be like obvious about it. I was doing the old, I just got something in my eye. Doggone allergies. Hate that when that happens. I need some Visine.
Hey, Norb, can I ask you a really quick question?
Quick question, yep.
What was your initial reaction once you saw me beat Yitsu Boy X?
I thought, wow, somebody finally beat him because he was like untouchable. And all of a sudden, wait a minute.
He did.
Coach
win,
Mesh beat Yitsu Boy X. How did this happen?
He did win. He did win though.
Oh, I know. Yitsu Boy X dominated it, but he managed to get a little, put a little dent on him.
Hey, when you beat the best, when you beat the best of the best, you
Tyler
can win.
Parcher's headphones.
Oh, he left.
No. Oh, he left. He's. No, I wanted to hear my echo.
2 out of 2. Yes, I update.
I mean, don't you guys all do that? If you go to a place where you actually get an echo, like in a canyon or some big lake or something with big rocky hills, and you hear an echo, don't you?
The only thing I hear an echo is choir.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Anyways, want to hear my update?
Yes, I was actually reading it before I got here. I was almost. Well, I was about to 70 pages in reading.
Whoa,
through it.
70 pages. What do you think so hard?
Where are you up to now?
When the Falcon fan was talking about the Alena Falcon thing, about the Falcon thing in Star Wars, I was just like, did Chrysostoma root for the Falcons one time?
Yes.
In the playoffs.
What about it?
I was just wondering.
What's there to wonder about?
When I was playing, when Norb was playing the
I think I have to fart right now.
Patriots and Falcons, you were like you don't root for the Niners or the Falcons.
Sorry, there's all this noise.
Oh, excuse me.
I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear anything. I got drowned out.
Wow, good job, Chrysostoma. You made me cough.
Oh, the echo is back. Hear that? Okay, everybody be quiet. I want to listen. Hello!
Hello!
No, shh, don't say anything. Can you hear me? Is there anybody alive out there? Echo! Still there,
Anyways,
bro. It's still there.
To answer your question, Norb,
yeah.
I am on 108 pages, I think.
Ooh, that's a good amount.
Mm-hmm. Now, did I tell you guys what my movie's about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the script.
It's very dark. There's a lot of violence. You have a very violent mind, Anthony D. There's
maybe
fighting,
he's the next Shakespeare.
gunfights. There's kidnapping and human trafficking and people biting into cyanide capsules and dying from digesting them with foam coming out of their mouth. Man, Anthony D, I didn't realize you had such a dark mind.
I don't. And plus, it's a faith-based movie.
Hey, I manifest it.
No, I know, I realize that, but it's for a faith-based movie. It's very dark. It's like you have all this dark stuff, and then have these, very religious overtones at the other side of it. It's an interesting, challenging balance. I always find it interesting when you have a movie that has a strong religious side to it. It's a tricky writing thing because sometimes it's you have to try to write the movie but not sound preachy at the same time, because there's some parts in there where you had a lot of biblical messaging, and for me, it just sometimes it gets too much of it. I tend to kind of like tune out of it if it's too heavy-handed.
Just what would be amazing right now? If we played in front of YouTube, would you rather Seahawks owner?
If you say if we played right now, what?
Would you rather Seahawks owner?
Would you rather Seahawks? I didn't hear you. I didn't get you the second time. I'm misunderstanding you.
That's like be an owner.
You mean what if
Yeah,
you were a
like
Seahawks
you
owner?
being the owner, and I give you, and we have two options, and you have to choose.
Oh, what would you do as the Seahawks owner? I got you. Sorry, I had to mute you, Tyler Partridge, because of the echo. There we go.
Oh, by the way, this orange juice is not a sponsor of anyone, so don't try to think this is a sponsor.
There's no label anyway, so we can't even read it.
I was trying to see if it was fixed, but I was trying to do a couple more things. I went into my settings to audio.
Maybe it's just too loud. It's just strange. Hello.
Maybe his ears are too loud.
Yep, I can still hear it. It's about a 800 millisecond delay.
Wait, let me check something here.
But I am at the point where I'm about to wrap things up because it's past 7. I was going to go to like 6:45, so got a little bit longer. But Benjamin Nguyen is back, who's basically single-handedly invested in my stream today. I'm going to mute Tyler because he's got handling noise over there. Don't worry, Norb. I also rubbed it in Brandon Rogers' face. Squabo and Steezy are next on my list. How do you not give the ball to Marshawn to run it in and win the game?
Oh my God.
I don't know, man. I said the same thing. I can't argue with that.
I'm the only Seahawks fan that has cheered on the Rams to win the Super Bowl.
I know. I don't understand that.
I went for the Bengals.
I was hoping that the 49ers would win against the Rams and just get crushed by the Bengals. But it's all right.
Oh, I didn't want them to get crushed. I wanted them to.
I didn't feel
I wanted them to feel like they were going to win and then have their victory snatched away at the last possible second in the most heartbreaking fashion.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, but not being crushed. Crushed is too easy. That's too merciful. To be like completely like the Broncos in Super Bowl 48. They had no chance. There was really no frustration, no heartbreak.
No,
dang, we didn't even showed up.
No, you don't want a Super Bowl to always be strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Oh, Cobra Kai right there.
Cobra Kai, good show, another good show. But anyway, so I got to wrap things up here. So, I think Anthony D, I didn't ask you. I'll ask you that final question. 3 top movies? You didn't ask that question, did you?
You did not ask me.
Okay. 3 favorite movies.
At the top of my head. Really, I don't want to waste your time. I don't know.
You don't really? You can't think of even just one? Like
Star Wars?
Any movie that you really like. Any. You're writing a movie. You must have a background of movies that you consider to be your. I'm not gonna let you off the hook here, man.
I do.
I want the truth.
Ooh. I Can Only Imagine. I Still Believe. And what else?
Oh, you're really into the religious films, huh?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Do you have any non-religious films that you like?
That's the last one. I'm trying to figure that out.
All right.
No,
that's cool. You don't have to answer that question if you don't want to.
Hey, Norb.
Good.
Yes.
It looks like you need to get in the gym.
Talking about
what?
I was just working out yesterday. I was benching yesterday. I was doing a whole upper body workout yesterday. What are you talking about? But I'm continuing to work on it. All right. Well, I need to wrap things up because I got to go.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys being on here.
Yeah.
Oh, look, David Gribb agrees. I Can Only Imagine was a good religious movie.
Fun fact about my movie. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
The same, the movie, the same name. I am writing a song too.
Oh, you mentioned that you were going to write a song for the movie.
Actually, it's not the only one. I'm actually gonna make 12 into an album. Actually,
12 songs as part of the movie, dude.
Yeah.
You were like overachiever.
That's like
writer, musician, singer for the soundtrack.
That's like NorbCam.
I know. Yeah, no kidding, man. That's cool though.
I got some different headphones to see if this works.
Hello. Hey, no echo. Just in time for the show to end.
Yeah.
But now you know what to use for next time.
I'm using these.
So you went away from the Panasonics and you went to what?
I'll show you. Hold on.
Walmart brand?
No, they're
Oh,
called.
I can hear that one.
It's a different brand that I have.
Well, they have no echo on them, so that works. That's good. All right, y'all. Well, it is time for me to go. I want to thank all you guys for joining, for those from the NorbFam members, and as well as everybody else for being on here. We will be doing, as soon as I get my Madden account reinstated, we're going to do that championship game and other Madden games, but we will do the movie watching thing potentially tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can maybe pull that off tomorrow and set that up.
Movie watching thing, I don't know about that.
Are we going to do this like StreamYard?
Virtual movie watching, where we'll actually watch a movie together and sort of like commentate in this sort of
What time
forum.
are we doing the movie tomorrow? Because my brother's scrimmage is from 1 to 3.
I don't get off work until 4:30.
Probably later. So I gotta figure out if I can pull this off possibly in the evening tomorrow. So I will make an announcement if that's a happening thing. So.
All right, cool.
All right.
And if I'm able on Monday and you do a walk talk, we can do that together.
Monday will not be because I'm actually doing a shoot Monday. I'm working Monday, so no walking on Monday. But I will be doing
Maybe Tuesday.
Tomorrow and Sunday. Tuesday should be back in the swing of things, I think.
So we can do it Tuesday for sure.
All right,
Yeah.
We'll see how that all works out.
Also, I'll get a quick promotion for your Mad turn next time when we do it. Get it in.
Yes. Well, we'll definitely give everybody plenty of notice, and we'll try to get more players in on the next Madden tournament. So, all right. Until next time, you guys have a fantastic weekend.
Night, Norm.
And we'll see you on the next one. Good night, y'all. Have a
All right,
great
go
one.
Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.